All right. Zeleni, we've only got a few moments, so hopefully we could have this conversation quickly. And I'm so sorry if I've mispronounced your name. Please correct me if I'm incorrect there. What would you like to talk about today?
Yeah, if it's only short, never mind then. Like, I would just point out give a short comment if I can about the previous call.
Oh, God. Okay. So do you have anything new to discuss? Or, well, I mean, you can point out, sure, whatever.
But it's kind of long, so I'll call.
Yeah, maybe for another call, right?
Yeah.
Just a short comment about. I think he didn't really explain it well or didn't have a counter argument. I mean, I don't believe in the perfect Christian God, the Omni God that he probably believes in, but what usually Christians say is something like that God doesn't create out of need for other beings. He's not lacking anything. He doesn't have a lack of happiness. So that's why I do it. But he has inherent trait of love and benevolence, and he wants to share things with other beings. So that's something
that would be a want or a desire, though. Like, it's just a repackaging to me.
Yeah.
Of a want or a desire.
No, but I mean, it could be understood like that. But personally, I believe that even people can have pure benevolent acts and thoughts. So shouldn't be. Too weird to assume that God has them.
So his pure benevolent act was that so to me, wouldn't that mean something like his love in and of itself was, required the addition of other entities in order to be fully actualized then? In order to be the best version of itself.
A part of that character trait, so to call it, is to want good for others. So if there are no others,
and the problem of
them.
Then you deal with the problem
then why
of
suffering
evil.
though, right? Yeah.
Because that whole Christian argument, which I heard when I was a Christian, God wanted to have fellowship with man, so he, the fellowship with the angels was created beings, and he wanted man to freely fellowship and worship him. The problem with that is, along with that, because of the way God made the plan, because he had to make it free will, because there was no other option for this omnipotent God to do it, along came free will and suffering and people dying, and a few years into the plan, he has to drown them all, and then a good portion of them end up burning forever in hell. That's not a great plan if he's wanting to share love with a created humanity. That plan falls apart on its face.
It couldn't be benevolent because then the existence of suffering would be a refutation of that,
exactly.
Right? Because it couldn't be a benevolent act if it incorporates any form of suffering.
I agree with all of that. Actually, you probably see the title of the topic that I called about.
Yeah.
Next week or
no, that's a good thought experiment, though. It's good to see it through to other ways of looking at the counter to my point. At least you acknowledged my point. Thanks. That means somebody understood what the fuck I was saying.
Call in again. We can give you more time for your call because it'd be worth unpacking that. Yeah, we just ran out of time this time.
Half a minute interesting information also connected to your response to him about God being self-sufficient. The Aristotelian notion of unmoved gods as unmoved movers. And yes, in Aristotle, it's multiple of them. He actually says that when a god is an unmoved mover, when he is so self-sufficient, he doesn't actually interact with the world. He is not the efficient cause of the world. He is the final cause. So the heavenly spheres, their movement is caused by the unmoved mover, not as an efficient cause, but as a final cause. The spheres of heaven move because they want to imitate some sort of intellectual movement of the unmoved mover. They're inspired by him. That's the unmoved mover, according to Aristotle, doesn't actually create in the sense that we use the word creation.
Well, that is interesting. And I wish we had more time to explain. I feel bad, but call back, please. I know we went way over time.
We'll make sure
thank
you get
very
on.
much.
Thank you, Zeleni.